There is a priest called Father Maxis Ridoré who works at Les Orangers de Benet Parish. I went to see him, but the route. If you had seen the route to reach him, one must cross the river, and when the river floods, he cannot come here to his parish or this town. The parish is being rebuilt. He wants to be with the people there. He had neither presbytery nor church, because the earthquake destroyed it.
The priesthood is a vocation that is renewed every day. The person devoted to this mystery will have to face a whole variety of challenges in order to remain loyal to his calling. In some cases, the priesthood may demand heroic deeds. Orangers is an isolated village in the municipality of Benet, in Haiti's southeast department. Father Maxis Ridoré works here. He is one of the many consecrated people who chose to be near the neediest of society. He has been a priest for only 5 years, and he was sent here for there is so much to do.
Et du Fils, et du Saint-Esprit. Amen.
Monseigneur m'a demandé de venir ici pour commencer avec.
The Right Reverend asked me to come here to begin building this parish. It was hard for me to answer, but aware of my duties as a priest, I accepted.
J'ai répondu. Et Monseigneur était très content.
The Right Reverend was very happy. He came to thank me. I had a temporary church and a small 2-roomed presbytery here. It was very difficult, but the faithful are really encouraging. They gave me the strength to stay here.
De rester ici.
Saint-Jacques-Major's parish belongs to the Diocese of Jacmel. The earthquake of January 2011 destroyed all the unstable buildings, including the priest's house, 5 chapels, and the school. It was almost impossible to survive in such a poor region without a roof over one's head. However, Father Maxis found the strength to face that challenge. 5 months later, and with the support of his community, his bishop, and thanks to acts of international solidarity, the first building was rebuilt, the presbytery. However, Father Maxis continues to live in a tent because his future home is needed to run children's catechesis classes. In this way, he accompanies his faithful, victims of an earthquake and thus of poverty.
Dans le milieu paysan, les maisons sont écrasées aussi.
Rural people's houses were also destroyed. The houses are made of wood and fabric. Sometimes the roofs remained standing, but all the walls fell. As you can see, 75 families have homes like these ones. After last week's cyclone, I had to visit some house. It was really hard, but I couldn't do anything. I simply had to go and say hello, visit them, and stay with them for a while. But the situation is really terrible, very hard.
Yet Father Maxis continues to share the life of these suffering people. Haiti is a country with a high population density of 350 inhabitants per square kilometre. There are, however, large, scantily populated rural areas. Travel is difficult because of the rough geography. The region where Saint-Jacques-Major is situated has no public transport, electricity, drinking water or health services. Finding work is also impossible.
I don't have electricity now. It's very hard for me to communicate with people when I am here, because the signal reception is so bad. I have to climb that hill to speak to people, and then I have to come down here again, tired and disoriented. There is a great problem with water in the entire community. There is not enough water for all the inhabitants. Somebody visited me here, saw the situation, and gave me money to buy a mule. And thanks to the mule, I now have the water I need in the house.
Today, Father Maxis still does not have a house, a church, or a vehicle either. He shares this extreme situation with his people, and he offers them the richness he obtains from his ministry, the spiritual nourishment of the Word of God and the Sacraments. For these people, the presence of a priest is evidence that God is the only one who does not forget them.
À la chance pour vous, Jésus-Christ qui baille son pour vous, qui baille école pour vous, une visite. Mais Jésus, mon ton bon Dieu, qui a été péché sous terre grand-mère, va mériter pour entrer dans la carrière ensemble. Et on seule parole, n'a moins pas que quand Jésus-Christ. J'ai la chance que
And now I am lucky, because despite the road conditions, Aid to the Church in Need came and visited us. It is a great joy for me and for the community. The Catholic Church is one, and in fact they came from abroad to see the situation in Haiti. All this makes us understand when we say one, holy, Catholic and apostolic church. All this makes us truly understand that what we usually say from habit is real, because they came here, to Haiti. He has to rent a motorcycle or ask a motorcyclist for a ride for 100 Haitian dollars. 100 Haitian dollars is not much, but it is extremely difficult for him who has nothing, for him who works in an extremely harsh environment, where people count on him, so can't help him. It is true that they endow him with great affection, that they show their love because he helps them begin life anew there. He really is a priest who deserves to be encouraged. I think that there is much hope in our diocese because of such priests. The number of faithful people is growing day by day. We have nearly 2,000 faithful in the parish. And these 2,000 faithful ensure that every Sunday the church is completely full. They are there, they hope, and they continue to pray. They have faith. They continue professing their faith in God. Despite the entire situation, they totally destroyed houses, and as you can see over there, the pieces of carpet they find to sleep on, or, as you can see over there, they live in tents. Despite the situation, they still have faith in God. This is what keeps them alive, what enables them to breathe.